afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So great to see so many representatives from all the clubs here with us today. Welcome to the House of European Football.
Welcome to the channel, another live stream.
Quarterfinal and semi-final draw.
Welcome to the CFC Realistblue live stream, the Champions League quarterfinal, semi-final draw. Let's remember the teams that are in the competition: AC Milan, Inter Milan, Chelsea, of course, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Benfica, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid. 8 teams remaining, and we find out who we could get in the quarterfinals and the semis. So let's hope that Chelsea can get hopefully the easiest draw possible and just avoid Bayern Munich and Manchester City. But let's get into it.
Manchester City into this round. Milan will have 2 teams represented in this draw, thanks to Internazionale, who advanced at the expense of Porto. The final 2 places were secured by Real Madrid and newcomers Napoli, who eliminated last season's Europa League champions Eintracht Frankfurt to make the quarterfinals for the first time in their history. The final path will be laid out for these 8 clubs momentarily as we gently approach the final on the 10th of June in Istanbul, where only one club, of course, will be able to lift this famous trophy at the Atatürk Olympic Stadium. Let's take a closer look at this year's quarterfinalists and also this year's host city.
Hopefully we can get into a Bayern, man. I appreciate the likes and the concurrent views. Love for that, my people. We really need to avoid Bayern Munich. We have to avoid Bayern and Man City, please. Champions League draw is now, bro. That's a finish there. Champions League draws upon us, my dudes.
Some great images there from the competition. More to come already in the next phase of the quarterfinals. But the question that we all want answered, of course, is who's going to play who? That's what we'll find out very soon. I'd now like to invite on stage the UEFA Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti, who will lead us through the proceedings. Welcome, Giorgio.
Thank you, Pedro. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So the first dominoes in the world's greatest club competition fell last June when the preliminary round tournament kicked off. Since fans across the globe have
every time I see this guy, he reminds me of Claudio Ranieri.
For the past 8 months, as the field has been narrowed down to the best 8 clubs in Europe.
That Claudio Ranieri.
An unforgettable season is unfolding in front of our eyes. We've seen history, like Lionel Messi becoming the first player to score in 18 consecutive Champions League seasons. We've seen sensational performances like Erling Haaland's 5-goal night earlier this week. We've seen clubs reach new levels of success like Serie A Standard Bearers Napoli making the quarterfinals for the first time, and of course, moments of euphoria, heartbreak, and everything in between. What does this great competition have in store for us next? We will soon find it out, but it all begins with the next domino to fall, today's draw. And first, to help us with this task is arguably one of Turkey's greatest players ever.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Hamit Altintop. Hamit, welcome. Great to see you once more. First of all, you can come to my left if you don't mind.
Sorry.
Thank you. First of all, I think it'd be fair to say that I speak for all of the European football family when we say that the thoughts are with Turkey, also with Syria, of course, as you continue to recover from that terrible earthquake. I wanted to talk to you about this competition and your experience in this competition. Obviously, you played the 2010 final with Bayern Munich, so you know about the mentality that you need in order to reach the final stages. What is at stake, and how do you deal with it to make sure that you're ready for it?
First of all, hi, and nice again on the stage. I'm enjoying to be the doorway by the Champions
Appreciate the concurrent
On
views,
behalf,
everyone. Love for that.
First, for my country, Turkey, and my people, I would like to say thank you to UEFA and to European communities for the support and the solidarity. The recovery will take a long time. Keep your support, please. And if you come to your question, it is a knockout round. I think you have to prepare really well, and end of the day, mentality, experience, and to be on the top on the right time will win.
We had a chance actually to see each other in Istanbul recently, and I know about the excitement that exists there, obviously in the countdown to the final. Tell us how things are going. I saw also some beautiful images of the Champions League final ball, obviously that's also being used in the competition, but it's some iconic places around the city, so the build-up is there.
Yeah, we are preparing since 3 years. I think we are already ready for the final, and I think it will be a great experience, and not only during the game, I think before and after. With our
That's the thing about these UEFA things, man. They always gonna take time.
People and historical places, and especially food. It will be a great experience in Istanbul.
I understand we're close to lunchtime, so you wanted to mention food. Hamit, thanks a lot. Today you're not going to be alone here just with Georgia. We have another football icon, curiously, who you never played against, but was playing at more or less the same time that you were, a Dutch legend who's about to join us now. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is on stage, Patrick Kluivert.
Hi there.
Patrick, great to see you. Welcome.
Pleasure.
You know, when I look back at those images we just saw, I think back also to my youth, because I was 20 years old when you scored in the final, but you were younger, and you were actually the youngest player to score a winning goal in a UEFA Champions League final. Take us back, okay, about how you felt, what it meant about the team, and also how that goal took your breath away, right?
Well, for sure that the goal. Sorry, hello everybody. For sure the goal took my breath away. I think in that time we were a very young team. We're a balanced team, playing against the big AC Milan. We played them 3 times in the group. Actually, 2 big gentlemen, AC Milan was playing against Daniel Masala and Franco Baresi.
As well.
Were on that team, and it was fantastic. Really enjoyed, but I was very young, so it was quite new for me. And I was very happy with the end, of course. And to be the youngest goal scorer in the Champions League, winning, it's a very nice experience for me.
I'm not going to put pressure on you and ask you to pick who's going to win. Okay, I wouldn't do that to you. Of course, I will not. But I will ask you to say so far who's impressed you or surprised you the most.
Well, first of all the teams that are qualified for the quarterfinal, they deserved it, I think. But if I really need to pick one club, I think it's Napoli. Napoli that they're doing a very
It has to be Napoli. They were the most impressive, as
in
well,
the
to be
league.
honest.
And they just get their experience more in the Champions League, and I think that they opened my eyes.
Okay, well, we're getting close. You're getting ready to help us with the draw, as well as Hamid. Giorgio will be leading it, so I'll hand it over to you. Okay, good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you, Pedro. So, as we are getting nearly ready, just a quick reminder that this is a completely open draw. We have no country protection, no seeded teams, and no special conditions. So the 8 balls containing the names of the quarterfinalists are all placed in this bowl, from which it will be picked by Hamid and Patrick one after the other. The first team drawn plays its first match at home against the second team drawn. Same procedure is then repeated for the other quarterfinals. Now, one important thing to know is that the AC Milan and FC Internazionale Milano, who both share the same stadium for home matches, cannot play at home on the same night, nor within 24 hours. So should both clubs be drawn with the same sequence, a reversal will be needed. And in this case, in compliance with our long-standing principles, AC Milan, being the domestic champion, will maintain the order of the draw, while the match involving Internazionale will be reversed irrespective of the opponents of either club and whatever the order of the draw. The official list for the quarterfinals will be available after the draw by the end of the afternoon. We are now really ready. Let's read the list of this great 8 teams. We start with the FC Bayern Munich, SL Benfica, Chelsea FC, FC Internazionale Milano,
please, just don't get Bayern or Man City, please.
The word is waiting.
Please.
No defense.
Please.
At the top of excitement, Hamid, Patrick.
Come on, Bayern and Man City first, I beg, please. Please, Bayern and Man City first, I beg, please. Get them out the way. Come on, please. Please. Who's first?
Real Madrid
is the title holder
Aye.
of the season.
Man City,
Real
please.
Madrid, first
Man City, please.
Played exactly 300 matches from group stage to final in this competition. It's the first club reaching this landmark. And let's see if what is the pathway for Carlo Ancelotti to try to win its first
Come on.
Chelsea.
Oh my days. So we're playing Real Madrid again. We got Real Madrid again.
FC was winners Chelsea match and second pairing.
FC Internazionale Milano
Starts with FC Internazionale, 3-time winners. Internazionale, and the last club from Italy to lift the trophy. And they've won their last 3 home matches without conceding a goal. Benfica. Internazionale will play against Benfica. Now, to confirm...
Oh, wait! We're on the same side!
The order of these matches, as
please.
Announced, we have to wait for the draw of AC Milan and see if they're drawn with the same order or not. So let's go ahead. And we see Internazionale versus Benfica. Benfica has scored from the beginning of the season, including the preliminary round, 35 goals.
Manchester City FC.
Come on.
We have Manchester City FC, finalists of 2021, and still unbeaten in this Champions League season, led and powered by Erling Haaland, the third player to score 5 goals in a match.
FC Bayern Munich.
And Manchester City will face
Yes! Man City Bayern.
so, FC Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Opponent,
Yes.
Bayern.
Yes. Man City Bayern, please. What's the route though? What's the route?
The fewest goals this season, only 2, and won all the 8 matches.
What's the route though?
So
What is the route though? What is the route?
And they are drawn as a home team. This means that we will reverse the draw, the
Please.
tie of Inter with Benfica.
SSC Napoli.
And Milan, of course, will play a Serie A derby in Champions League against Napoli. So Milan versus Napoli is the last quarter final. We have not completed our job yet, as we need to go ahead and draw the pairings of the of the semi-finals. This will be another integral draw among the 4 teams which qualify from the quarterfinals, which are indicated as winners of quarterfinals 1 to quarterfinal 4. Again, the club drawn first will play the first leg at home. And with this, I invite now our friends, starting with Hamid, to shuffle the balls and to start delivering us the 2 semi-finals.
Come on, you love to see it.
In which semi-final?
Come on. Please.
Winners of the quarterfinals 4.
So who do we play?
Quarterfinals 4 is the first team drawn for the semi-final 1. This is either Milan.
Please, come on, man. Please. Not the same tie as Bayern and Man City, please. Not the same as Bayern and Man City, please. Not the same as Bayern and Man City, I beg,
The
please.
winner of quarterfinal
Please.
2.
The winners of quarterfinal 2
Who's
will
that?
be either Internazionale or Benfica. This makes it possible for another Italian derby.
Oh my days. We're stressed.
And,
Oh
the second
my
semi-final,
days.
we know
We're
who will
on the
play.
same.
We need to see which order these matches will have. The home team will be the winners of this semi-final, this quarter.
Winners of quarterfinal 1.
Quarter-final 1. So either Real Madrid or Chelsea hosting the first leg.
Rule test.
Winners of quarterfinal 3.
And again, obviously, this is the remaining quarter-finalists. So the winners of Real Madrid Chelsea will face off the winners of Manchester City. Right. So we have
Techie season.
We just need one small draw to establish who will be named as the home team. Obviously, home team for purely organizational reasons in the final. So we will now draw the winners of the 2 semi-finals in order to decide who will be displayed as the first team in the final.
The winners of semi-final 2.
So the winners of the semi-final 2, which includes Real Madrid, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich, will be named first in the final against, we just need to see the slip of paper, but we know already.
Winners of semi-final 1.
Semi-final 1. So the second team named will be one.
Speak.
Is for Milan or Napoli or Inter or Benfica. With this, we have understood and known everything about the pathway which will lead us to Istanbul on the 10th of June.
It is peak. It is peak.
Yeah, well done.
Man City,
stuff.
Chelsea, Bayern, and Real Madrid on the same side.
Go back a little bit to the first one, to the quarterfinals, because that's where the certainties are. We'll have Real Madrid taking on Chelsea, Inter facing Benfica, and like Giorgio mentioned, the first leg will take place in Lisbon, correct, Giorgio? Then Manchester City playing Bayern Munich, and AC Milan facing Napoli. That's the situation in the quarterfinals. Now, as far as the calendar is concerned, and this round, the first legs are on the 11th and 12th of April, with a return leg scheduled for the following week on the 18th and 19th of April. Then moving on to the semi-finals, they're also obviously already known the dates. They'll take place on the 9th and 10th of May, first legs, 16th and 17th of May for the second legs. And of course, you know this, for a while now, the final is scheduled for the 10th of June at the Atatürk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul. That'll do it for us here in Nyon for this draw. I'd like to thank Hamid, Patrick, and of course, Giorgio. Great to have you all here. Great to have all the clubs here. We're ready for the next stages of the UEFA Champions League. See you very soon. And of course, we'll see you as well in Istanbul for the final. Take care.
Okay. So that is the draw. Chelsea will take on Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. And if we progress, boy, we play the winners of Bayern versus Man City. These are what Champions Leagues are meant for, boy. It's peak out here, man. Still, it is peak. What I need to say is that this is peak out here. It is peak out here. It is peak out here. The hardest draw. It's a hard draw that we got. Damn, man. Man's thoughts on this, though. This is peak. It's peak out here, man. Honestly. It is paying out here. My percentage that will win the Champions League. Right now, the percentage, I'm going to be real to you, it's 50-50. It is definitely 50-50, man. We're going to have to be so real. It's going to be a very hard test, man. It's going to be a very hard test. But we've beaten Real Madrid before. And if we're going to be historically wise, we've beaten Real Madrid more times than they've beaten us. But this is the third time in consecutive seasons we've played them. We have to wrap it up. Kante will be back. Our team will be nearly 100%. We just have to make sure the defense is on point. You just have to make sure the defense is on point and our attackers score goals. Because Reece and them, and they're going to have to hold Vinicius. They have to. Vinicius is going to have to go up against Reece again. And Reece will have to show him why he's the hardest player that he's ever played against. It's going to be peak. It's going to be peak. But then it's tricky. Bayern versus Man City. I don't even know where 2 legs. The only thing I can say is that if we go to the final and we win the Champions League, no one can say anything about life or anything like that because we literally got the hardest route. I'm not gonna lie. I might do that myself. I'll be so honest. I might have to do that myself. Because boy, there's no chance. There's no like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna lose or we're definitely gonna win. It's literally 50-50. So the odds are right now. This is the best chance we have. And if this team, if we can somehow win the Champions League going through these teams, I'm gonna be so honest. It's just gonna set us up even better for next season. If there's anyhow we win the Champions League, it is long for everyone. It's long. We just have to hope that we can do it. But it's the Champions League, fam. In 2012, when we weren't expected to beat the best Barcelona team ever, apparently, we did, even with 10 men. So we just have to believe. Stamford Bridge nights, we're going to need those special moments. We're going to need them, especially when our second leg is away from, when the second leg against Madrid's at home. The fans are going to have to be on it. We have to be, and we have to beat Madrid in the first leg. We already beat them at the Bernabeu. Madrid have never beaten us at the Bernabeu. So now we need to, as long as we keep that in check, we'll be fine. We just have to beat them. But it's gonna be a mad Champions League. Napoli though, I'd be so honest, Napoli should be able to get to this final on a side note. They have the easiest run. They have the easiest run. I'd be so real. They should be able to get to the final. If we play Napoli in the final, that would be peak. So many great ties, man. Oh my days. Oh my days. It's going to be a mad season. It is peak. Oh my days, it is so peak. Log off my computer, bro. But yeah, man. Everyone, man. Let me know everyone's thoughts. What's your thoughts on the draw? Do you think Chelsea will get past Real Madrid? Who do you think Chelsea will get past Real Madrid, man? Oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh, what is going on with this one? Man said it's long for us, look. How is it long for us? Like, Real Madrid, fair enough, I hear it, champions of Europe. But this time last year, we was as well. And we were the favourites. Now, them man are playing, them and they are having a better Champions League season so far. But at the end of the day, the same way they beat us last year, we can beat them this year. On top of that, we've beaten them more times in the Champions League than they've beaten us. So we can do this. I'm not afraid of Real Madrid. I just really wanted to not face Bayern or Man City. Real Madrid, it is a tough task. It's not an easy game, but we can definitely deal with them. As long as we stop Vinicius and Benzema, we got it. Last season in the Bernabeu as well, we dealt with Real Madrid. We dealt with them. We were the only team to beat them at the Bernabeu last season in the knockout rounds. Not a Man City, not a PSG. So I believe with this team that we have, we can definitely do it. Kante and Enzo in midfield as well. Kante, Enzo against Casemiro, not Casemiro, against Modric and Kroos. Camavinga. It's going to be peak. Man said my team isn't built for it. bro, your team ain't built for it. Man, try to talk about my team. My team's been winning Champions League. We've won a Champions League in the last 2 consecutive decades, fam. We got this. We can definitely pull this off. When we have our full fit team, don't tell man it built for this. We have numerous amount of Champions League winners in this team. So we are built for this. Boy, we can still get the biggest trophy in world football or in club football anywhere. Your team can't. This could be a test for Graham Potter as well. Graham Potter, if anyhow we get through to the final, you can't chat on Graham Potter. You won't be able to chat on Graham Potter. If Graham Potter gets to a Champions League final, even if we don't win it, just to go through this route to get to the final. Man, it's going to be long. It's going to be long. It's going to be long out here. It's going to be very long. Man just got to deal with them. Man has to deal with these men still. Come on, just let us beat these men still. We just have to beat these men. Oh my goodness. And what does that mean? Let me ask you a question. When was the last time your team won more trophies in a season than mine? I'll just get to answer. When was the last time? If we don't win a trophy this year, this will be the first time in what 7 years that you first time in 6-7 years that you won a trophy, more trophies than my team. Come on, man. We are in the Champions League, bro. In the Champions League. We are in the Champions League. We can still win the Champions League. If we win the Champions League, there's no trophy because you're not winning the Prem. There's no trophy. The FA Cup, Carabao Cup, they can't compare to the Champions League. Just make sure you have to hope that we don't win it. Because if we do, all this chattings don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing, man. Man, them respect or hope. Because anyhow Chelsea win the Champions League, long day. Long day, especially with the route we have. It's gonna be long. It will be a long day. It will be a long day in the hood. But damn, man. I need to stand up here. Yeah. Trip to your crib in the middle of the night. But yeah, anyway, to my people, them, love for draining. Wait. Alright, cool. I'll stay here for like another 10 minutes or 15 minutes, man. Anyone else with any questions, with your reactions, let me know. I gotta do these updates. Where is this? Shit. Where is this stuff, man? But yeah, who Man United get? They haven't done the draw yet, still. They haven't even done the draw yet, bro. I'm not sure what time they do your draw either. I'm gonna be so honest. I say, when is the Europa League draw? It is today, but it is at. Oh, it's at 1. It's at 1 o'clock still. Or who can you get in the semi-final? Bro, we have the hardest route, bro. We play the winners of Man City versus Bayern Munich. If we get through to the semis, that's the route. So we're gonna have to play the winners of Bayern Munich versus Man City. It's not easy at all. And it's the worst possible draw that it's the worst possible draw we could have got. It's the worst possible draw we actually could have got. It is actually peak out here, man. Hold on. Champions League. You would think so, man, but hey, 10 years ago, people said the same thing when we had to play. We'd have to play like that Barcelona team in the semi-finals. So that was the best Barcelona team Messi in that 2012 year. People have said we're pissed as well, but we can definitely do it, fam. When you're European royalty, you can do anything, fam. Chelsea are European royalty, hence why we've won every single European trophy. And we've done it at least twice, so yeah, man. It's going to be a mad season still. Oh my days. Chelsea will face Real Madrid. Hey, I'm signing out, Dom. Playing with Cody. Cool. And wish little man happy birthday for me. Little Cody Bombs, happy birthday. But say nothing, love for the comments, bro. And to all my viewers in the channel right now, I would just like to say thank you for the comments and all that. I need to go and get something to eat. So catch you guys with some videos later. I'm gonna drop my match preview. I'm gonna drop my match preview for the Chelsea versus Newcastle match. The Chelsea versus Everton match tomorrow. I'm gonna drop that today, probably about like 5 or 6. Actually, when is Graham Potter's press conference? Actually, that's actually another point. When is his press conference? I'm not even 100% sure. It's like 1:30 normally, but yeah. I am going to be back later today. Check out my videos and thank you to everyone who's joined me. Chelsea will play Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, and if we do progress, we play the winners of Bayern versus Manchester City. So those are our results. But nonetheless, thank you all. Catch you guys in a bit. Stay tuned for my videos. CFC Realistblue signing out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.